Okay. Let's see who can find their way back here. Okay. Oops, I got the wrong title here. It's part 38, part 2. We will finish discussing this topic. We do not need a topic change. Well, I mean, I don't think I need, I'm not going to play any WWE clips anymore. This is from Inside the Ropes. Obviously, this is fair use discussing their interview as well. Let's give it a few minutes to see who can find their way back here. I said I'd put up part 2, unless it cut off before I said that. Hopefully everybody can find their way back. Let me just, I guess I'll post this on all the socials, just in case, so people get the update. Quite an annoying past 2 lives, but we will finish. We will finish what we started here. It's got the wrong thumbnail, too. What is going on here? Alright. 38, not 37. Okay. Flap Bob says, yeah, I heard you say that. Alright, let's give it another minute or 2, and then we'll pick up. Hopefully everybody can find their way back. Okay, so Seabass says maybe AI does have some emotions. Alright, well, let's see what was the date here. This was just 3 years ago, so this is many years after the fact, and Mickey James, so this is 2016. So this was actually recorded in 2016, even though it was posted in 2021 or reposted. And this was 2000, so it was 10 years after. It was 10 years after. So Mickey James was... Oh, wow, she's still pretty young. She's 45 now. So she would have been 34 in this video. And she would have been around 24 in that match. Wow. But, okay, yeah, she arguably looks better here at 34 than at 24. All right, so let's see what's said here. I think there's also one other interview, but let's see what we got here.
I honestly thought like I would do this and I would be like a hero. Like I would be so over and everybody like it would be so cool and it was not the way it panned out at all for me. I was like my big bubble of like Cloud9 first WrestleMania, winning the women's championship. Oh my god, my mom's there. She's watching in the front row. Like all this like
I definitely don't remember this interview. Her mom is in the front row, so she did that for her mom. That's interesting. That's definitely interesting.
it was like that was my bubble, right?
And then you get backstage. What happens then?
Not good. That was not good. It was not good at all. I got yelled at. He was like, "Oh my god!" He's like, "We have to edit this out of everything," and I'm like, "Oh no!" Like I went back to the locker room and cried, and then I went back to my room and I cried some more because I was like, "I'm gonna get fired," and I was, "Oh my god, I worked for this for so hard." Yeah, it was awful. Like best day ever turned into like the worst night ever.
But now, 10 years later, we get to relive
I'm
it.
not sorry because it was so awesome and people still talk about it and they still bring it up to me. Every signing I do, every time I get interviewed, they always bring up that one moment because it was freaking awesome.
So this is kind of interesting here. So first of all, she does not appear to be woke. There's no weird wokish apologies for offending people. She's totally owning what she did. So apparently this was not Vince McMahon, and Vince is obviously scum of the highest order or lowest order, depending on how you evaluate how you want to rank scum. So Vince McMahon obviously is just scum, and he's come up with far worse degenerate material than that gesture. But I think it seems to be a case of because he wasn't the one who thought of it, that he kind of wanted to shut it all down. Because it's not like it's the G era like it is now. Like if she did that now in the WWE now, then yeah, that response makes sense because now they're like a GPG show. That would be kind of weird. Although didn't they still bring back DX even in the PGG era? So I mean I don't know, but it seems like this could have been the case of her just genuinely thinking, oh, this is going to be shocking and fun and entertaining, and her mom's in the front row. Well, Seabass says they wouldn't be censoring it if people thought it was awesome, but I mean, people do think, I mean, the hardcore fans do think it's awesome. Like if you go on the forums, everybody thinks it's hilarious and funny just because, I mean, again, this was an era where there was still some kind of originality. I mean, you won't find any originality, degenerate or not, in the modern era. It seems like since Vince McMahon, like if Vince McMahon thought of it, it totally wouldn't be edited anywhere if he was the one who thought of it. But because she thought of it, like, that's not... There's a whole bunch of stories about Vince McMahon, not just the really horrible ones, but in terms of creative decisions, like, Vince gets really pissed off and takes it personally when people kind of, just in terms of egos and if he thinks people shouldn't be, making certain decisions that they did. Seabass says, Vince is a liar, though. He could just say he thought of it. Yeah, but he knows he didn't. Like, I don't know if he lies like that. I mean, he's obviously a liar. But I don't know if he lies in that dimension of ego. Because I don't remember... Again, I'm not the biggest pro wrestling aficionado and historian. I don't know if he's ever taken credit for someone else's ad-lib or gesture. Like, he's definitely gotten pissed. He's gotten pissed at a lot of people. This isn't the only time. He's gotten pissed so many times at wrestlers kind of just taking the reins, which is why now, apparently... And one of the reasons pro wrestling is so boring now, apparently they're not allowed, like it's in their contract that they can't make like on the fly creative decisions, like anything, like in the past. Because in the past there was a certain amount of freedom granted to the pro wrestlers to try to kind of, work their gimmicks or whatever with creativity and originality. Seabass says, I guess he could be afraid of the universal repercussion. I don't think, I think it was just ego. Because he knew that would be like a talked about moment, and he wasn't the one that was creative behind it. I think it's that simple. Because he's been peddling just degenerate filth in his product for so many years. Like, this fits right in, and it's not even anywhere near the worst, which is what she was saying. It's not anywhere near the worst. I mean, they actually supposedly, I think I played the clip, I'm not going to play it now, but Edge and Lita had some kind of makeshift bed in the middle of the ring with children in the crowd, and I mean, that's the kind of filth that Vince comes up with, or at least his people. So, yeah, but the fact that she's just owning it and not apologizing for it, that's kind of fresh, obviously. Because nowadays, everybody's just walking on eggshells all the time. It's, again, check out the podcast, Why Everything Sucks Now. I mean, it's that's another element of it. Just cancel culture and people afraid to be actually genuinely human and spirited. So everybody's just walking on eggshells all the time. It makes for a pretty boring reality.
See, I can't get away with doing it.
Awesome. Go ahead, try it.
Okay, so it's the two thing, right? So it's
like the lesbian shocker.
okay. That doesn't work. I look creepy. I look so creepy. Right, you do.
You look very creepy. I've gum in my mouth.
And that's much better. So just finally, we now get to relive not my creepy version.
No, please don't. That's just weird.
I actually think she went even more in depth on what happened with Vince McMahon. Well, I found a 3-hour interview with her, but I don't know if we want to sit through that. Do you guys want to sit through 3 hours of Mickie James talking, I guess, about her entire career? She might mention it there. Maybe it was a clip from that interview. Or we can move on. You guys make the call. We got enough time for one or two more topics. Maybe some Roller Jam. We probably could do some Roller Jam. Some Alex Jones. Or Steven Seagal. Yeah, Seabass, Vince McMahon is pretty pathetic in every sense of the word. I mean, it's kind of crazy because even in the heyday, like, I just could never stand Vince McMahon. Obviously, respect to the man who was not a pro wrestler, who literally became a pro wrestler, steroids or not. I mean, he was in the gym every night for hours. I mean, he took bumps and beatings, and so did his son, Shane McMahon. Shane actually seems kind of cool, but... yeah, I mean, respect to Vince for taking the bumps he did, but that is a sick, depraved individual who's quite pathetic, yes. Seabass, this stream won't be taken down. It was just the WWE footage. It's not the first time. I've played WWE footage before. They're really crazy about their content. Not DDP, but DDS in the chat says, I think she gets a kick out of pissing Vince off. I hope so. Maybe. That would be pretty funny. She seems really cool, actually. I mean, I don't remember her too much from back then, but she seems very lively and energetic, something definitely missing from the modern era. So you guys don't want to listen to a 3-hour Candice Michelle interview in typical Mindshock exhaustive fashion? Let me see if there's a timestamp on that topic. All right, hold on. Maybe I can find it. Yeah, I can't find it. If you guys want to move on, we can move on to another topic, or we can go 5 hours on any topic. This is Mindshock. Comprehensive and exhaustive is the name of the game. We could do a couple hours on Seagal as well. Heracles says, I think some Alex Jones is needed. Yeah, let's get into Alex Jones.
So you're me. The pot-bellied possum. Wow. With me, the pot-bellied possum. Wow. 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 I mean, just wow. Now it's not going to be fun for some of us like me because they're going to punish me, but that's okay. I'm kind of in on the joke, so it's all right. These are willful, hardcore, selfish, drug addict, devil-worshipping monsters who absolutely love to dominate you and your family. You have no hope. We want war against these devil worshippers now. We want them arrested. We want them dealt with now, 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 now. You fear those Satanists? You'd better fear them triggering a civil war in which all of you will be consumed in fire. But I'm done talking about that right now. Oh, hello, Bill Gates. Come and help me. Oh, Kim Jong-il, like you. Yes, thank you, Bill Gates, for all you do for China. We teach our people to be slaves now. Good job, Bill Gates. They lock up in martial law. They now submit to me. You like that? Maybe I should host the next 45 minutes as fentanyl. Okay, you want it? Fine. Oh, WHO Europe director says government should not be enforcing lockdown. Oh, someone going to have an accident. But let me tell you something. Last night, when I saw those Hunter Biden emails, I was in my office reading them. I got tears in my eyes because sacks of garbage like that shouldn't be this close to beating us. Goddamn cocaine addict, little piece of crap, running sex rings and kidnap kids, and we can't stop him? Damn his father to hell and damn him to hell. Oh, God. I love how he talks about he's going to beat Trump's ass. How about we let those two have a cage fight? Both give him baseball bats. I'm so sick of these lying pieces of crap, man. Oh, I know I don't want to sit here at one level and laugh at the stupid African warlord that's taken over part of Seattle and how ridiculous it is. And they'll say, take your clothes off or I'm going to murder you. Show me your naked sister's private parts or I'm going to kill you. Oh, just put the handcuffs on. Oh, let us just tie you up and then we'll let you go in a few minutes. And they'll say, take your clothes off or I'm going to murder you. Show me your naked sister's private parts or I'm going to kill you. Oh, just put the handcuffs on. Oh, let us just tie you up and then we'll let you go in a few minutes. And you're locked up in a dungeon 20 years later. That's the same thing. Oh, just 15 days. There's going to be a couple million dead in the next month and we've got to have enough space at the hospitals. Just stay inside. And then now just wear this mask. And, oh, your job is not essential. Yours is. Oh, just take this app on your phone to go to university, doing this and that. And I told you 8 months ago, it won't be a 15-day. It'll be forever. The lockdown never is really going to end. Civilization's over as we know it. And Gates really smiled and laughed. He said, yeah, permanent lockdown. After about 8 months, most people, particularly women, nothing against women, it's just known in the psychological warfare manuals, will become habituated to slavery and will shift into Stockholm syndrome, loving their abuser. And now people like their mask like a lot of kids that didn't get enough attention, had a blanket that they loved. I mean, of course, my daughter gets a lot of attention, but she has a blanket she likes. She's 3, Binky. But it's Binky. And so they're being taught a neurotic. But it's Binky. It's Binky. It's Binky. But it's Binky. And so they're being taught a neurotic neuroses. And once they've learned to be a masky, like in Islam wearing the burqa, the bee suit, then out of that cult initiation, that's what this all is. Hey, wearing a mask for COVID is like wearing a diaper to stop farts. It goes right through. I'd say it like, wearing a mask for COVID is like wearing a diaper to stop farts. It goes right through. It's virtue signaling. I can't do this. And because I don't take Valium, folks. I don't take Xanax, okay? And so I'm not trying to be dramatic. When you call in, don't say, oh, Alex, we love you. Look, I feel bad right now like this, okay? I'm so pissed off, I basically can't do the show. But you know what? You're supposed to be pissed off. This is outrageous. And the thing is, I used to get mad on here. People like it. It's funny. I can't do it to myself physically. I got to stop it. And so I'm just trying to control myself right now. And if I sound like a prima donna little bitch, I guess I am sometimes. So Bill Gates has always been a little lying snake. He's always been a eugenicist. He's always openly said he wants to depopulate you and your family. He's always said he wants to kill old people. But boy, does he want to put something in your body to take care of you. That's why you're here. System, the Antichrist right-hand man, Bill Burn in Hell Gates.
Gentlemen, we have called you together to inform you that we are going to overthrow the United States government.
I will. Your leftist ass like corn on the cob. I'm ready. I will. I will eat your ass. Your leftist ass like corn on the cob. I'm ready. I will eat you. I will eat your ass. My children aren't going hungry. I'll do it. I'll drink your blood. And I'm starting to think about having to eat my neighbors. You think I like sizing up? I'm gonna haul him up back chain. Chop his ass up, size it up. I'm gonna haul him up back chain. Chop, 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 chop. Barbecue your ass flat. I will cook your ass up so fast, and I'll tell him, oh, I killed a cow out back, baby. You think Christ would eat somebody? He would never do that. I will. I'm ready to hang them up, gut them and skin them and chop them up. You know what? I'm ready. I will. Your leftist ass like corn on the cob. I'm ready. I will. I will eat your ass. Your leftist ass like corn on the cob. I'm ready. I will eat you. I will eat your ass. globalists to know. I will eat your ass first. I swear to God, if it's the last thing I do, I'm going to get my hands around your throat. Because this is the guy that has more power over you. Error. And the 4 horsemen of death he rides. Programs every cell in your body. I'm not going to sit here and take this crap. Okay. And just keep pushing, Soros and Gates and all of you. I swear to God, you're going to get it. See, I shouldn't be on air. I'm going to stop right now. I'll tell you what else is coming up. Because, man, this is Mark of the Beast. Total satanic takeover. It's coming up. Because, man, this is Mark of the Beast. Total satanic takeover. Because, man, this is Mark of the Beast. Total satanic takeover. It's real. To this world we're born. To this world we're thrown. Riders on the storm. Where? Take a long holiday. Let your children play. I'm not signed on to killing all those old people or those get your ass. Delay that. It pisses me off. You sign on to playing God. Oprah Winfrey and Ted Turner and Bill Clinton and Epstein, all in that 7-story pervert building in New York. What a bunch of freaks. And the fact that those pedophiles, and I'm calling Oprah Winfrey one, I hope she burns in hell. Every damn one of you's a piece of crap. And you're going to be judged. So you just continue to enjoy hurting babies and hurting old people and hurting homeless people and turning us all into a bunch of idiots. Because you will be destroyed. Turn us all into a bunch of idiots. Because you will be destroyed. These people are sick, man. And they love whatever the BS is so bad that they never understand how they were wrong. They all look like Brian Stelter. You know, like the little flashcards for kids, like that's a lion, that's a seal, that's a puppy, that's a whale, you know, that's a bear, that's a chicken, that's a pedophile, that's a demon pervert, that's a psychotic. I mean, I'm not saying he's a pedophile. I'm just saying if I was going to cast somebody for being a pedophile in a movie, I mean, or It the Clown without makeup. I mean, look at that. Totally self-unaware, total creepazoid. You know, women just run from him. Imagine, because I watch the videos. He'll walk into a party at a Hollywood deal where they've got footage of cameras going, and he'll literally walk around making this weird, crazy smile, bugging his eyes out. And you just see people like partying away from him, like, ugh, who's this? Well, it's Chucky the Clown. Look at that. And that's what CNN thinks we want to watch. I'm sorry. All right, I'm going off on a Brian Stelter rant. Oh, my God. Just let him babysit your kids. You know there's no problem. Ladies and gentlemen, not to be outdone by the biggest liar, grand champion fraud, China, Joe Biden.
You know, the other missed career we didn't talk about for Alex Jones was ring announcer or I said pro wrestling announcer, but specifically like a combat sports ring announcer for entrances. I mean, Jones would be epic. I mean, just the amount of energy he puts out. His thespianistic antics are unrivaled, quite possibly in the history of all humanity. Flat Bob says he would be the Bruce Buffer 2.0, more like Bruce Buffer 5 billion.0. I mean, Bruce Buffer can't even muster 1% of the enthusiasm and thespianistic prowess that Alex Jones brings to the table. Seabass says boxing announcer like the Rocky movies. Yeah. Eric Lee says Thunderdome announcer. I mean, can you imagine Alex Jones as an announcer in any sport? Any sport. It would just be incredible.
He said 200 million died. Well, Kamala, Jamaica slave owner Harris, she says 20 extra million died. Here she is.
We're looking at over 200.
Republicans, Vietnam, and the rest of you. And so you sit there thinking you're still in your little candy-ass world, and you let big tech dictate the lockdown, and the UN dictate. You wear your little diaper mask, and you go through all the social distancing, and you play along with the cowardly, dumbed-down minions around you. And now we're in this position. Sorry, let me just... Slaves in their basements and kidnap women on jumbo jets, and most of these big tech guys are on tons of drugs every day, and they're all just completely out of their minds, but no one can stop them. No one can stand against them because it's a bunch of old crazy lawyers scared of media, scared of internet, scared of their own shadow, bowing down to big tech. And they're the ones that ban the swimming pools being over 3 feet deep. They're the ones that ban the diving boards and the merry-go-rounds and the shooting ranges. And now, oh, you can't leave your house. You might get a cold. Oh, you can't go to court. You might get a cold. Oh, now we're literally like, I want to kill you. I want planet. Oh, you can't go to. I want to kill. I want to kill you. I want planetary control. I'm a technocrat. I want to tell you how you can eat, and where you sleep, and where you live. I want to put you in coffin apartments. And so does Jeff Bezos, and so does Bloomberg. They're all the same group. They're all the same cult. They're all the same people. And they mean business. And their business is making you poor, making you stupid, making you sick, making you desperate before they kill your miserable ass. And Biden's like salivating. I was a kid and I saw gay men kissing and it's love and we're going to get your 8-year-old's balls. And it's like, all he wants is a satanic pervert is spiritual cachet with his God Satan. It's all like kids, kill kids. It's just creatures come. This is put out in the New York Times like it's wonderful. And it's the biggest. Don't call up. Children. You think I like that? I get it. It shouldn't be on air. Because if adults, they know what they're doing. The psychologists know if adults, they can make us just give up and go, whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't call up and bitch at them and say, oh, you're a tyrant, you're taking us over. They like that. Say, you're a schmuck, you're an idiot. You've been taken over by a multinational powerhouse. You're run by China. You're run by big tech. You're a bitch. Because they are. Multinational powerhouse. You're run by China. You're run by big tech. You're a bitch. Multinational powerhouse. National powerhouse. You're a bitch. Over by a multinational powerhouse. You're run by China. You're run by big tech. You're a bitch. Because they are. That's who they are. And the average dumbass sits there and doesn't even get three-dimensional operations like this. When the operations are much more complex than third-dimensional. They're up in fifth, sixth, seventh dimensional operations. People like Gates can't see that high. He's just a front man for Satan. I can. Up in the morning, next they said the ocean's got water in it. Next they said the grass was green. Let me tell you another one. Next he told me that roosters go cockle-doodle-doo, and then it gets even worse. Next he told me that roosters go cockle. Next he told me that roosters go. Next, he told me that roosters go cockle-doodle-doo, and then it gets even worse. He told me the really funny thing, that the sky is blue. Yeah. Yeah. He said vaccines are dangerous. A bunch of people are dying in the trials. He's right. And then, oh, come on. You want one of these. There's no fluoride in this because they don't want to brain damage you, so the government didn't put that in there. Come on, you want this? You don't trust? A cookie. Why do you think they're tripling and quadrupling down on hoaxes? What do you think their end game is? Because it's only discrediting them more, but they keep doing it.
I mean, if we're going to go full public,
What kind of news broadcast is this? Like, if you were just flipping through the channel or whatever on the internet, you bring this up. Like, what is this? What is this?
transparency, let's see all of it, because I guarantee you what the Democrats were doing was criminal, impeachable activities routinely.
Hey, where do the llamas like to be petted? On the neck. Okay, you're good. Oh, I got a friend now. Did you know I wrote a hit song, got seen like 40 million times? Oh, that's as big as some of Elvis's biggest ones. You ever heard of it? We love our Somalis. We love our Muslims too. Oh, they're so good. Oh, they're so sweet. And it's like, I love my llama too. Oh, my llama's so good. I need my llama today.
Okay, how many people knew that Alex Jones was going to be singing about how much he loves llamas on Mindshock Live Q&A 38th edition? Seabass says he's better than most music artists these days. You're not lying. Most mainstream, anyway. Mainstream. He definitely is. I mean, if he released albums, he'd go platinum. I mean, he's pretty incredible. Pretty incredible stuff. Let me see if I can find a comparison to something I saw that looks like it's parody, but it's not. And obviously I did not remember. I don't remember the so-called artist. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find this. Actually, maybe I can. Give me a minute here. I might be able to. Alright. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Oh, no way. Okay, let's do it. Here's a short little clip. Fair use. It's only going to be a couple seconds, so hopefully this doesn't get flagged. So when I first saw this, I actually didn't even know this alleged musician's name. It is actually on the video, but I was so shocked at this video. 1 second, I'll put it up. Alright, fair use here. Brace yourselves, people. This should be part of the Goofatorium series, The Collapse of the West in Real Time.
I'll give you oxygen to breathe me in, but I'll say sorry in advance. My head's a mess. It's like that.
So first of all, I don't know the gender of this individual. This is Machine Gun Kelly, supposedly. I don't even know this individual's gender. When I first saw this, I actually thought this was parody. This was a parody on like modern pop songs. Apparently it's not. Apparently this is a supposedly real song. I mean, this is rough. Flatpop says, speaking of, when is the next Goofatorium episode in the Logic Olympics? Give me some time, man. I had a couple delays this week, internet problems. I mean, there's a lot of... I want to unveil a very, very interesting AI tool that I've been spending a lot of time on. Heracles says the license plate does say cliche. But look at the way he's dancing with this microphone stand, or whatever. What is this, a mop? And a mop and a microphone. And it's... Yeah, I mean, this is high levels of soy here. I mean, I don't know what gender this is. I don't know what this is. I mean, this is weird. Christopher Allen says, dude used to be a rapper. Welcome, Ryan, Christopher Allen. Matari Sensei says he's a better rapper. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I've ever heard anything from him, but I saw this. I mean, this is just weird. Dylan says off the charts with the soy level, no doubt, no doubt. But yeah, Alex Jones far superior, no question. No question.
There's nothing they so. Did you know I wrote a hit song, got seen like 40 million times? Oh, that's as big as some of Elvis's biggest ones. You ever heard of it? We love our Somalis. We love our Muslims too. Oh, they're so good. Oh, they're so sweet. And it's like, I love my llama too. Oh, my llama so good. I need my llama today. There's nothing better than a llama. Say, hey, that's why we got llamas. We love our llamas. See, when you don't care how you look, you can have a lot of fun.
Yes.
Now, is that the weirdest thing you ever seen?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's what it's all about. I can see some of the crews really enjoying this back there.
I mean, who else other than Alex Jones is doing a llama taking over the studio today? I don't know who this random old lady is, but yeah, and it looks like Alex is just riffing. Him riffing off the cuff, on the fly, producing better music than musicians spending months or even years mastering their songs in the studio. I mean, this is incredible. Justin Johnson says, I had a buddy stayed at my house for a month. Dude had a Machine Gun Kelly pillow he slept with. #weird. Wow. How old was this individual? Seabass says, could you imagine walking into a news station and seeing llamas? Not only llamas, but the news anchor just riffing. Just really catchy tunes about loving llamas. That's right, people. On Mindshock Live Q&A 38, we have V-Licks and Llamas in Studio songs. I mean, is there any other podcast out there with this level of diversity? And let's not forget the roller jam. Justin Johnson said he was 27-ish. Whoa. That would be weird if he was 17. I suppose it would still be weird if it was like a younger kid, but slightly less weird maybe because they don't understand what's being propagandized upon them. But even a 17-year-old male, I mean, I would say anything older than 10 would be highly suspect. I don't know, 10-year-olds, maybe you could let them off the hook. Some of them have really weird, music choices, a lot of times influenced by older siblings or whatever. So they can't necessarily be held accountable for what they're kind of saying they like. They might not even really like. They might not even know what they like. They don't necessarily like or dislike. But, once you reach a certain age, I mean, come on, Machine Gun Kelly pillows? That's just weird. All right, you guys want to see a real collapse of the West clip? Okay, we're going to round this out with this last clip. It is so sad that we're going to end this on a somber note. We've had some fun antics, but we're going to end this on a somber note here. This is truly representative of the collapse of the West. Just give me a second here. I think I can find it. Patience is the greatest virtue, or so it is said. Man, I really want to find it now because it's even more cringe than that video. Man, this clip is hard to find. Wow, this is annoying. Actually, I think I got it. I think I got it. Or maybe not. Oh yes, finally. I don't know why this was so hard to find. Hold on a second. Alright. Okay, prepare yourselves. Brace yourselves. This is painful to watch. We're all going to need a lot of recovery time after this. We're going to need a lot of recovery time. Robot Polisher in the chat here. The legend himself. Alright, yeah, brace yourselves. This one's tough. We might have to watch it 2 or 3 times. This one's tough. So these are grown men at a Taylor Swift concert. Seabass says those guys are singing along more than the girls. I mean, the level of soy here is just stratospheric. But if anybody is wondering if the West is collapsing or not, show them this video. I mean, this is what passes for grown men in the West. I mean, this is tough to watch. I mean, this is difficult to watch. I mean, is there any testosterone to be found here? The guy in the blue shirt actually looks kind of... The guy in the blue shirt actually looks like an athlete. He actually... Is that a belly shirt? He's wearing a belly shirt. But he's not scrawny. He might even be on steroids. I mean, look at the level of enthusiasm these soy goofs are putting into the song. Yeah, the girls in the row behind them are pretty into it, too. But look at the sway. Look at these guys swaying with the music here. And that guy has a belly shirt. Is that a fanny pack? Is that a fanny pack and a belly shirt? I mean, this is tough to watch. If anybody is wondering if the West is collapsing, it's one thing to get dragged along by your girlfriend. That seems to be the case for like a lot of these guys. I mean, they're kind of just standing there or filming. Look at they're zombies. Look at the zombies. I mean, I don't know what's. I mean, I guess obviously singing along is worse, but just being a random zombie just holding your phone out. I mean, that's definitely collapse of the West as well. I mean, the only people that are maybe kind of hard, you know, the girls here that are really into it, you know, whatever. But these guys here, this row of guys here, I mean, if anybody is trying to deny that the West is collapsing or has already collapsed, I mean, this video truly tells the tale. Seabass says, honestly, if my girlfriend tried to drag me to one of those concerts, I'd leave her. You know what's kind of crazy, though? Like, when you're really, really young, see, like, I didn't really fall for any of the BS either. Like, I wasn't really, you know, most people didn't even try to drag me to anything, any kind of pop nonsense like this. But when you're really young, you don't really, it's kind of harder to see through the BS, and society has kind of brainwashed people into accepting, you know, the bread and circus cult spectacle of concerts. Now I used to be, and I've said this before. I mean, I was a heavy metal fan, but I mean, I didn't go to concerts. I just thought the music was kind of cool. It's good to work out to, gets you pumped. You know, if you're driving, you know, if you work 24 hours and you're driving home, I mean, heavy metal keeps you awake, keeps you from getting into an accident, keeps you pumped. I mean, you know, it serves a certain purpose. Obviously, a lot of it is satanic as well, but, you know, whatever. But, yeah, I didn't do the concert thing. Seabass says, when I was a teen, they never tried to drag me either, but they always talk about how hot middle-aged men were. Yeah, that's weird. Flat Pop says, it's a bunch of fruitcakes and twinkle toad fairies. Justin Johnson says, not a real man in sight. Yeah, perhaps the closest thing is this guy in a black hoodie who looks like he doesn't want to be there. So it looks like he possibly got dragged along by somebody. That's the closest thing. Like, he's not standing up, jumping up and down. He's just sitting. That might be the closest thing to a man in this whole place. But the fact that he allowed himself to be dragged along, that's kind of tough. I mean, maybe some fathers there with their daughters, trying to make their daughters happy. Now, I wouldn't necessarily call that a strong man, per se, instilling solid values by bringing his daughter to some kind of satanic concert. But, I mean, if he doesn't know any better, he doesn't know it's satanic. It's kind of hard to fault the guy for trying to make his daughter happy, but obviously, you know, a lot of ignorance at play there. But other than that, I mean, yeah, I don't know if you'll find any testosterone at a Taylor Swift concert. Oh, Clark just got back in here as we're done here. So this is the collapse of the West. I'll play the clip one more time, and then we'll be done, and I'll catch you guys later. This was another fun one.